Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Happy Tuesday. Oh, I am exhausted. I am so exhausted, friends. My phone has been on do not disturb since basically 9:30. I just got home around 3:15, 3:30, and I haven't had a chance to look at my emails. I have not had a chance to look at things. I believe I saw we got some donations for Send Sparkle to a Senior. Thank you, because I have to wrap things up by today in order to make things happen for the seniors. So, share this into the group. Okay. Bling Boutique. All right. I'm so tired. I've been off doing top secret things and I cannot tell you about them. But let's just say it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And I haven't been in my office at all yet. Um, Everything's kind of a disaster. I'm not going to lie. Like, I need like 3 extra days in the week to clean things up and get myself organized again. But that's it's all right. It's okay. Hey Nancy. All right, let's talk about it Tuesday, friends. Before I jump into the questions, I did look at the questions really quick before I went live, and I'm glad I did because Nancy, I saw your question, so I came prepared. It's kind of a sad day in Park Lane. Well, there's couple things. One, Taylor Levine, the one who designs all of our jewelry, she had her baby. We're so excited for her to be a new mom. Baby girl, her name is Rome. I forget what her middle name is. But she's just tiny, she's just precious, and oh my gosh. So that's a wonderful news. She was born on the 12th of December, and everybody's doing great. They're healthy, they're happy. Taylor's the one that designs our jewelry. We work really closely. I work really closely with her with everything. So I'm just so delighted for her and her husband, Nick. But I wanted to share that news. So, but also, it's kind of a sad day in Park Lane Land. I just looked at the discontinued list because I wanted to see that's something that us stylists have is a discontinued list that we can look at to see what is out of stock and gone and not coming back, right? It's something very important to check when we have so many limited edition items that are available. And I just saw the Denver bracelets in black are gone. Oh, I'm so sad. They're like my all-time favorite bracelet to style and do things with. But yes, the Denver bracelet in black is now completely gone and discontinued. So Wishlist Wednesday, you guys, please do not put those on there for your wishes. Okay. All right. We got some people hopping on. Thank you for saying hello. All right, friends. I also noticed that I think these are still available. The Santa baby earrings are still available, and I didn't show those the other day. They're extremely lightweight, and they're super lightweight, and they're so pretty. They're so fitting because this is bows are everywhere, right? And oh no, somebody says I'm frozen. It might be you. I don't think I'm frozen, but I hope not. I did do all the things that I normally should. And then this is the Santa baby necklace. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I do not remember costs of these items whatsoever, but I didn't see it on the discontinued list. So I believe they're still available. So if you want to check those out, you can. We still have the incredible, fabulous deal. Look at how delicate that is and all the beautiful sparkles on it. But the special is still with Park Lane Jewelry. We still have our buy two least expensive, get up to 4 more expensive items at half off. When you spend $60 within that special, you get to go back shopping and pick any item out for $35, and then an item up to $100 for free. So, and there's one more item that I have to tell you guys that is now no longer in Park Lane anymore. It is discontinued. I saw it on the list. Is the Declan necklace. Oh, two of my faves are gone. So sad. But you know, that's all right. That's okay. Things change and all that stuff. But as far as I know, that these mini impression bracelets and the impression earrings, well, this isn't a regular line, but this is still available. That's the mini in silver. That one's still available. The mini in red, set in gold, and the impression earrings. Okay, those are still available, by the way. These are all $30 a piece. You can unlock these style drop bracelets for only $40 when you spend $40. So if you put 2 impression earrings in your cart, you can then unlock and get an impression bracelet. Okay? And then we also have still available the emerald green. I'm showing these again to you guys. The emerald green impression earrings and impression bracelet. The mini is still available. Again, $40. 30. Oh, gosh, they're so pretty. So pretty. Thank you for hopping on, everybody. I see some comments. All right. I love it. And then the jet impression bracelet in hematite and mini is still available. And then I misspoke yesterday. I used the word burgundy on the live. And this is not burgundy. This is actually purple. Or I'm sorry, amethyst. Amethyst is how they're explaining this one. Amethyst. And as you see the light hit this one, you can see the amethyst color in it, okay? But this is amethyst, and it is set in a high polished gold, $40 with a $40 order. So again, put 2 impression earrings in your cart, and then you can unlock the bracelet. Okay, now, and then we still have this color, which is actually really surprising to me, because I thought for sure this is the first color to go. This is the turquoise in silver impression earrings, turquoise in silver. Take it all in. So pretty. $40 with a $40 order, and these are $30 regular line items. Okay, so those are still available. All right. Okay. Now let's get to Talk About It Tuesdays. Talk About It Tuesday, where people in my bling boutique ask me questions about my business, about Park Lane Jewelry, about maybe how I run things in my business. So I'm going to look at your questions that you have today and answer them live. Cindy wants to know, what days am I taking off for Christmas? Great question. Yeah, I will need to take off some days for Christmas. Obviously Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then yeah, I will be out of town. We'll have more information about that later, okay? All right. Annie asked me, what's my favorite piece of jewelry to wear? Well, I feel like I'm missing something if I don't have earrings in. Okay. So earrings for sure. I do love rings, you guys. That's how I got into jewelry, is the rings. But I also love the different bracelet stacks you can create with all of our bracelets. So for example, I pulled out some winter white with the gold today and the brown sweater. So yeah. Okay, next question. Carol is asking, she says, weird question, hope I can word it right. Would it benefit stylists more to have the major style drops on Tuesday or Wednesday instead of Thursday? Not sure if it matters, just always thought extra push of the drops might help sales at the end of the week. Carol, good for you for knowing when our end of the week is. I just love it because that just means that she's been listening, she's been watching. So in Park Lane world, our end of the week is a Wednesday. And that's when we want to get everything in by Wednesday. And I don't know why they put everything on Thursday. I have no idea. I'm not privy to that information, But I can understand where your thought is. But I don't have any answers for you. Lisa wants to know, does Park Lane ever bring back impression bracelet colors from years ago? You know what? Last year for Black Friday, they did. They had a super fun thing last Black Friday where Taylor actually, she looked at, she's the one that does all of our jewelry with Park Lane. She actually looked at our top selling impression bracelet colors, like our style drops, and she picked, I don't remember if it was like five of them and brought them back. And like there was a new one with an earring necklace set that dropped every day, starting on like Black Friday through Cyber Monday. It was super fun. So they have done that. But the last time they did that was last year. I feel like they did one. So once in a while, the answer is yes. Once in a while they do. All right. Oh, Amy, great question. How does one style a chunky neck sweater or a chunky neck sweater dress? Do we skip the necklace altogether and focus on statement earrings and bracelets? Or do we embrace the long pendant necklace and small earrings? I love this question, Amy. Okay. So in my humble opinion, when you're styling a chunky neck sweater, just a regular sweater with like one of those big wide necks, I personally would treat it like that's a big scarf. I would just do a big statement earring and just to, right next to that, all that sweater. I would do a big statement earring. And if it's just a regular sweater and you got jeans on and things like that, maybe just big earrings and make your arm stack fabulous and your rings. All right. If you feel like you need a necklace, well, I don't know. I'm going to back up. I do not think you need a necklace when you have just a regular sweater on with a big chunky neck and just bake a statement earring. Okay. Statement earring. Now, a sweater dress is different in my opinion, because especially if you have in-person events, you guys, I talk about this all the time. When I'm on Zoom and I'm on the screen with the lives, I love my necklace to be short and dainty and something that's going to be seen. Well, not dainty, excuse me. At least short and chunky, or my earrings big, just so you can see it on camera, right? Either have a necklace that's going to stand out, or you're going to have earrings that are going to stand out when you're on a camera. But when you're in person and you're wearing like a long sweater dress, I do believe it is beneficial to wear the long pendant necklace. So look at the Eternity necklace. I think that's what it's called, the long key one that we have. That's great. And just focus on the long pendant. And just because it's a long necklace doesn't mean your earrings need to be dainty, because the pendant of the necklace is so low that you still can do a good size hoop. Consider that. Maybe not a big statement earring, but a good size hoop with a long necklace where you're wearing a sweater dress, because a long pendant is going to draw the eye up and down when you wear your long sweater. So it's going to elongate your body, make you appear a little bit taller, maybe shave off a couple lbs, all of that. But if it's a sweater dress, yes, because you have a lot of space to fill, right? So you might as well dress it up. Okay, so yeah, wear a long sweater, a long necklace with a sweater dress, with a sweater, just a regular sweater with a chunky. I would just do statement earrings. There, it went into a lot. All right. Jessica, can we expect a new catalog dropping soon? Maybe. That's my answer. And then Nancy wants to know if I can show the secret with the paper clip on how to put a bracelet on. I will. Let me undo my bracelets. And I'm going to grab my Mary bracelet that's right here. I think this one's still available, to be honest. This is also a style drop, this Mary bracelet. And yes, it's colors of Christmas, but you know what else it's colors of? And I didn't realize this until somebody pointed it out to me. Is the Wild hockey team here in Minnesota is red and green. Okay? The Wild hockey team in Minnesota is red and green. That is their colors. And somebody pointed that out to me. She watches a lot more hockey than I do. Okay. Um, and she was like, Seisha, you should be showing this off to all the people who are Wild fans. They could be wearing this with their jersey. She goes, no other sports team do I know that is red and green. I'm like, oh my gosh, you are right. So Nancy wants to know what's the hack on how to get impression bracelets or bracelets with an extender on without help, meaning without asking your spouse or somebody, your kid, to help you. And take a paper clip and open it up, so you got 2 hooks at the end. All right. Now bring the hook through one of the extensions, or one of those. It's been a long day, you guys. You have no idea. I am so exhausted. Okay, now put it in the palm. Okay. And now I want you to wrap it. Okay. Wrap it around your wrist. You're still holding that in your palm. And then clip it. Boom. You got your bracelet on all by yourself, my friend. Isn't that amazing? Okay, now if you don't have a paper clip, or if you want something fancier, they do make, I'm looking for mine because I have one. Let me see. I am not sure where it's at. I don't know where it's at right now. They do make ones on Amazon where it is like, it has a little clasp, a bracelet helper, if you will. So, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm looking at I'm going back to look at some of these comments, you guys. It's always so hard to do that. Your husband gets frustrated when you ask for help. Oh my goodness, that's funny. But yeah, so that's the trick. Okay. Take a paper clip. Normally most people have those, or you can go on the Amazon and type in like bracelet helper. You can do that too. Show it one more time. Put the big hook through there, palm, and wrap it. Now, if you can't figure out, if it's not working for you, wrap it the other way around your bracelet. I wrapped from the inside to the outside, and then I can handle that and get her hooked just nicely with my one finger. All right. So that's how you do that, friends. I love showing them little hacks like that. We need to always retouch on those ones. Okay. All right, friends, that's it. Let's talk about a Tuesday. All right, tomorrow is Wish List Wednesday, and I may be stirring up a little surprise between tomorrow and Wednesday. Okay, I'm behind on a lot of things in my office, so if you're waiting on me for something, or if you're waiting for me to say thank you for your order, because there are several people that ordered, thank you. I am going to be looking at that later tonight and tomorrow. And then also, I did send off a lot of things in the mail today. So if you are expecting a prize from me or more, that's probably in the mail already. All right, friends? Okay, that's it. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow.